Okay, guys, I'm in the music room tonight. I just stumbled around in that old music book of mine. Yeah, both these music books I got, this one with all the rock and roll and kind of whatever from the 60s and 70s in America. I looked on there, there's no barcode on these things. So I must have bought these things before we had barcodes on stuff. So that's how old those books are. I said, gee. But when you try to, back then we only had music books and maybe we might be able to catch the song on the radio. It was much harder to learn how to play the song. That's what got you get a little bit of frustrated by doing that mess. And also you might mishear it if you're totally playing it by listening to it. You'll miss the chord. Like a chord will sound like a minor chord will actually be a major chord, or a minor chord, or major chord will sound like a minor chord. A minor chord will sound like a major chord, depending on what the progression is. And I've had that happen a few times. I thought it was another chord and it was something else. And back then it was really frustrating. This was going back over 40 years. This is before we can jump on YouTube or Facebook, have people post up on Facebook and stuff like that. That's way before that. And you had to basically plunk it out on the guitar, basically. What I found when you start learning how to play the guitar, you gotta learn the chord shapes and how to grip the guitar, and so you won't make the thing sound like it's real bad. And then you get frustrated, and then you want to just drop it all together. But eventually you'll get this. Strumming is another thing. That's the most simplest strum right there. Just a boom. That's the most simplest strum that there is. Alright guys, I'm going to have to let y'all go. That's all folks. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.